Hey everyone, Raymond here. Man, it's Friday. I hope you've weathered the storm pretty well. At least right here in North Louisiana, the storm kind of kicked in and everything. But I'm glad that Friday is here, and I want to just talk just a second to everybody real fast about just what's going on in this in serving back to, coming back to the church. We have done, guys. I want to tell you. I hope you heard it in my voice Wednesday when you watched the newsletter. But I just want to tell you how proud I am of all the servants, our members, regular attenders who have just done an absolute wonderful job in taking care of Sunday morning. I really honestly, several people have asked me how it went, and I can't, it went far better than I even expected. Were there some things we can do better? Absolutely. But man, just for the first time doing two services, you guys rocked it, and I'm so thankful. So I want to cover just a few things. Get my notes up here just so I can make sure that cover everything. And again, you guys did an awesome job. So please don't take this as a negative. These are just taking it to another level. And if you want to comment, I'm watching on the Facebook page, and then we'll send this YouTube out to everybody by email. But if just a few things that you got. If you got any questions, I'll try to watch here on the family page answering your questions. First thing is, you do not have to check in twice for service. So if you serve in the 9 o'clock hour, you serve early, and then we have the switch over and you serve the second service, which I'm asking everyone to do, at least for the interim, for the period of time, 60, 90 days, that you do both of them. And honestly, I think it'd be actually easier to do it that way than trying to have two people having to have two people doing the serving and the scheduling and all that takes, because you'd have to serve more often. But I think if you can serve 1 or 2 weekends a month and you do both services, that'd be good. But you do not have to check in twice. So if you're staying for the second service, just keep your tag on that has your name and everything. So you do not have to check in twice. Now, a lot of you have kids that are in the kids ministry and you're serving the second service. So I need you to grab your kids, all right? Grab your kids as soon as service is over. Go get your kids, check them out, because we're doing that. We have tablets, and we're checking every kid out, so we have great accountability. And then if you are not staying for the second service, which you're welcome to do that for right now while we're trying to create a core group and still have some some connectivity there, but you're welcome to stay. But if you're not, when you get done serving, if you're not going to stay, your kids can do two things. They can hang out with you if they're able, and they'll pay attention and stuff. They can greet with you, they can serve with you. Let them see you serving. There is huge benefit in them seeing you serve. I'm not going to take all day to do that. So they can hang out with you and serve, or they can hang out on the porch, okay? Just tell them to hang out on the porch over in the chop shop, play some games and all that kind of stuff, kind of stay out of the way a little bit, but tell them to be nice to new kids that are coming in, all right? So they can be a great part of that second services experience in the beginning. So grab your kids. Now, let's talk about parking. The whole reason we went to two services is so that we can grow, because our parking lot was too small, all right? Our parking lot, we can't get 90 to 100 people in the building. Well, we get them in the building, we can't get them in the parking lot. So what we've had to do is, that's why we're going to two services. But if you're serving, especially if you're in the band and you're going to be here for two services, I'm going to do it because I'll be here for two services. But if you're going to be here, or if you're serving, what I like you to do is at least park behind the building. If there's any spots, there's about 6 to 8 spots back there that we can kind of get tight. I'm hoping that Architects, I have not got a good confirmation from them yet, but I'm hoping Architects will eventually let us park in their parking lot. They've got a gate now that closes, electric gate, so I've got to get that done. But if you can't park in Architects, and there's no more room behind the church, why don't you go ahead and park out there by the bus and give plenty of room for all of our incoming people. Give plenty of room for all of our incoming people so that they can do it. And if you're not serving the second service, if you're coming to the first service and you get there and you're not staying for the second, you're not serving, go ahead, say your buys and everything, and we need it clear. That's some of the thing. Parking's a big deal and stuff like that. And I'm doing this on the family page because we're tight. All right, we understand, we love each other, but we need to open up rooms so that guests can come in and feel that there is room for them. All right. I got something. We didn't do it this past week because it was 4th of July and we were all wearing our red and white and blue. We're supposed to have. But we've got Dream Team shirts. All right. We've got Dream Team shirts. So as you serve, as you're part of the serve team, as you're not the serve team, because that's something different. But if you're part of the Dream Team, if you're part of making the Sunday experience awesome, what we're going to do is we have bright green or safety green, safety yellow, however you want to call it. We have big shirts that say Dream Team across the front. And those are to set us apart so guests will know maybe who's there to help them. And I'm going to ask you, when you're scheduled to serve, wear this t-shirt, all right? Wear a Come As You Are church. You don't have to dress up, all right? So wear your Dream Team shirt. You'll get one as you come in this week. And as long as you're serving, you're part of the team, you're committed to serve, they're free. If you want an extra one, they're $15. We'll have them up at the coffee shop. Maybe you want to just have one to wear or to ride in. You're welcome to buy extras if you'd like to. Now, if you're serving in kids, we have a kids ministry shirt also. It's a really cool shirt. And if you're scheduled to serve in there, we'll give you one of those also. We'd like you to wear, if you're serving anywhere around the kids ministry, love for you to wear the Open Road Kids shirt. All right, so we got shirts. And the last thing is training videos. I was really hoping to get 1 or 2 out this week. Just didn't do it yet, but that's all right. I'm going to be shooting some training videos so we can talk about each and every position that we have on a Sunday morning. And we'll have a link to them all. And so just be looking forward to that and training. If you got any ideas, if you want to help me with any of them, shoot me an email at raymond@openroadfellowship.com. I'd love to be able to just chat with you, and maybe you can come help me do these videos. But we want to get better and better at each and individual one of our positions. And every one of you, listen to me, church. Listen. Every one of you are vitally important to making sure that people come and learn to love God, people, service, and then impact the world. But it takes you and doing everything you can to make people feel welcome and wanted here. I know you'll do a great job. You've been doing a great job. We're going to step it up a whole nother level because God's calling us to do some amazing things. You're part of it. I love you guys. Have a great weekend. I love you. I'll see you Sunday. It's going to be kicked off. It's going to be a little different. 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Oh, how cool it is to be in 2 services. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. Happy 4th of July. Be safe. Be smart. See you Sunday.